Welcome to JSS 2 Islamic Religious Studies. Today we study Islamic scholarship in Nigeria, the rich tradition of Islamic learning that has shaped Muslim communities across the country. Islamic scholarship, or ILM, refers to the systematic study and transmission of Islamic knowledge. The Prophet Muhammad said, "Seeking knowledge is an obligation upon every Muslim." Hadith. This command drove the establishment of an extensive educational system across the Muslim world, including Nigeria. Historical foundations of Islamic scholarship in Nigeria. The earliest Islamic scholars arrived in the Hausa states and Borno region from North Africa, Egypt, and the Middle East via trans-Saharan trade routes from the 11th to 14th centuries. These scholars brought books of tafsir, Quranic commentary, fiqh, Islamic law, and hadith. They established the tradition of Islamic scholarship that would flourish for centuries. Katsina, often called the Athens of the Sudan, became a major center of Islamic learning from the 14th century. Scholars from Katsina were known across the Muslim world. The city attracted Arab scholars and produced local scholars who corresponded with the greatest Islamic minds of their age. Key early scholars. Muhammad al-Wazani, also known as Lia Africanus, a 16th-century traveler, documented the thriving Islamic intellectual culture of the Songhai Empire, including its influence on Hausaland. Muhammad Romfa, reigned 1463 to 1499 CE, the Amir of Kano, was a key patron of Islamic scholarship. He introduced elements of Islamic governance and brought the renowned scholar al-Magili from North Africa to advise him. Al-Magili, Muhammad ibn Abidi al-Karim al-Magili, was a Moroccan Islamic scholar who visited Kano and Katsina in the late 15th century and wrote works on Islamic governance, including a famous political treatise for Romfa called The Obligations of Princes. This text directly influenced what became the Fulani Jihad movement. Osman Dan Fodio, 1754 to 1817 CE, Sheikh Osman Ibn Fodi, was the greatest Islamic scholar in Nigerian history. Born in Gobe into a Fulani family with a strong tradition of Islamic learning, he was educated in the Maliki School of Islamic Law. By age 20 he was already teaching. He wrote over 100 books in Arabic, Fufuda, and Hausa on theology, fiqh, Sufism, and governance. His most famous works include Ihya al-Sunnah, Revival of the Sunnah, and Bayan Wujub al-Hijra, the explanation of the obligation of migration. His writings formed the intellectual foundation of the Sokoto Caliphate. Muhammad Bello, 1781 to 1837 CE, the son of Osman Dan Fodio and first Sultan of Sokoto, was himself a prolific scholar, writing over 200 books. He also maintained correspondence with scholars across the Muslim world. Abdullahi Dan Fodio, 1766 to 1828 CE, Osman's brother, was another major scholar who wrote on fiqh, Sufism, and governance. The Quranic school system, Tsangaya. The primary institution of Islamic education in northern Nigeria is the Tsangaya system, also called Al-Mayuri education, where young boys study the Quran, memorization, and basic Islamic sciences under a Malam, Islamic teacher. This system has educated millions of Muslims in Nigeria for centuries and remains active today, though it has faced criticism for lack of integration with modern secular education. Modern Islamic education in Nigeria. Today, Islamic education in Nigeria operates at multiple levels. Quranic schools, Tsangaya, teach Quran memorization and basic Islamic studies at the primary level. Arabic secondary schools teach advanced Arabic language, Islamic law, and sciences. Universities, Bayero University Kano and Osmanu Dan Fodio University Sokoto, named after Osman Dan Fodio, are leading centers of Islamic learning in West Africa. Ahmadu Bello University in Zaria has strong Islamic studies departments. The Sultan of Sokoto continues to be the spiritual leader of Nigerian Muslims and a descendant of Osman Dan Fodio. Nigeria also produces many Hafiz, memorizers of the Quran, who compete internationally. Remember, seeking knowledge is an obligation upon every Muslim. Prophet Muhammad Islamic scholarship in Nigeria, rooted in Hausa states, Katsina, Athens of the Sudan, from 14th century. Key figures: Al-Magili, 15th center, Obligations of Princes, Osman Dan Fodio, 1754–1817, 100+ books, Sokoto Caliphate, Muhammad Bello, 200+ books. Sangaya, Omayiri, School System. Modern, Bayero University Kano, Osmanu Danfodio University Sokoto, ABU Zaria. Thank you for learning with us today.